body scan, week 1. In this practice, we'll be bringing awareness to the body. This is a practice we can do sitting in our chairs or lying on a mat on the floor or on a bed. If you choose to lie down on the floor, maybe using cushions to help support you. So allowing time to make yourself comfortable. Lying on your back with your legs straight out in front of you and allowing your feet to fall slightly away from each other. With your hands resting by your side and your palms facing up towards the ceiling if that's okay with you. And closing your eyes if you choose, or simply softening your gaze. And if you're sitting, allowing your body to find a posture that embodies a sense of dignity and presence. Allowing your feet to rest flat on the floor, with your back straight but not stiff. Letting your shoulders soften. Perhaps imagining that your head is being drawn gently up towards the ceiling. And letting your hands rest gently in your lap or on your thighs. And closing your eyes if you choose, or softening your gaze. And whether you're lying or sitting right now, taking a moment to settle in, noticing the sensations of contact where your body meets the ground, the heels, the buttocks, the shoulders, the head, or if you're sitting, the feet on the ground. Reminding yourself that we're not trying to get anywhere in this practice or achieve any specific state, not even relaxation. The intention here is to simply spend time with each region of the body in turn, cultivating awareness of what's already here. So we're not looking for anything special to happen, but allowing things to be just as we find them. So letting go of the tendency we all have to want things to be a certain way, or to judge how we're doing. Simply following along with the instructions as best you can. So when you're ready, bringing your attention to the breath, to your breathing. So perhaps noticing the breath in the belly. Maybe noticing the stretching of the belly on each in-breath and the falling away on each out-breath. Just taking a moment to see if that's true for you. You may want to put your hand on your belly to feel the changing patterns of sensations with each in-breath and each out-breath. And if the breath's not a comfortable place for you today, you may choose to stay with the sensations of contact between your body and the ground. And knowing that any time in this practice, if you find yourself feeling a little lost, you can always come back to the breath in the body, or the sensations of contact between your body and the ground. So when you're ready, gathering up your attention and bringing it down to the toes on both feet. So taking the left and the right toes together. And noticing any sensations that you find here. Maybe warmth or coolness. Simply noticing whatever is here. Maybe there's no sensations, and that's completely okay too. Simply registering a blank. Our intention here is simply to get curious about whatever sensations we find. So perhaps noticing if you can feel each of the toes individually or whether they all merge into one another. And knowing that there's no right or wrong answer. Just noticing whatever you are feeling in your toes right now. And when you're ready, taking a deeper in-breath. And on the out-breath, letting go of the toes and expanding your awareness to take in the whole of both feet, the left and the right. The soles of the feet, the upper surface of the feet. And if you're sitting, maybe feeling the ground beneath the sole of your feet. And if you're lying, perhaps noticing how it is for the feet to be in this position right now. Simply noticing whatever's here. Maybe sensations in the skin, and maybe sensations deeper in the bones and muscles of the feet. And if you notice the mind is busy with thoughts, daydreams, planning, just simply noticing that too. And gently and patiently, without giving yourself a hard time, just coming back to the direct sensations in your feet right now. And when you're ready on the next out breath, letting go of the feet and shifting the attention to the lower legs. Noticing what sensations are here. Maybe sensations of contact where your clothes touch the shin at the front of your lower leg. Perhaps sensations of tension or fatigue in the calf muscles at the back. And when you're ready, letting go of the lower legs and shifting your attention to the knees. Just tuning into whatever sensations you find here. And if there's any discomfort, simply noticing that too. Seeing if it's possible just to notice the actual sensations that you feel in your knees at this moment, rather than maybe thinking about the knees. Meeting whatever you find with a gentle sense of kindness and patience. On the next out breath, letting go of the knees, and now moving your attention up to the upper part of your legs, your thighs. Some of the largest muscles of the body are here. So perhaps noticing any pulsing, any vibrations, maybe heaviness or lightness. Maybe there's nothing at all, and that's okay too. When you're ready, taking a deeper, more intentional in-breath, and as you breathe out, letting go of both legs and shifting your attention to the hips and the pelvis. Aware of the hips at the front and the buttocks at the back. Holding the whole of this region in awareness. In touch with whatever sensations or lack of sensations you may be experiencing. When you're ready, letting go of the hips and the pelvis and shifting the spotlight of attention to the back, starting with the lower back. And then expanding your attention to the area of the middle back, the upper back, including the shoulders. until you're holding the whole of the back in awareness, as if you were breathing with the back. And on the next out breath, letting go of the back and bringing the attention to the front of the body, to the belly, and see what sensations are waiting for you here as your attention arrives in this region. Perhaps noticing the changing patterns of sensations as you breathe in and breathe out. Maybe choosing to put your hand on your belly to feel these sensations, the rising of the belly with each in-breath and the falling away with each out-breath. From time to time, you may find yourself getting distracted, carried away by different thoughts, sounds, maybe feelings of wanting to hurry up, feelings of boredom, sometimes pulling quite hard for your attention. And when this happens, it's not a mistake, there's nothing wrong. Simply taking the opportunity to notice them, perhaps noticing how they're affecting the body, and without judging yourself in any way, bringing the attention gently back to where you'd intended it to be, to the belly. And when you're ready, taking a deeper in-breath, and on the next out-breath, letting go of the belly and moving the attention to the chest, aware of the lungs and the heart in this space. Perhaps noticing the rising and falling of the chest as the lungs fill up with air and then empty on each out-breath. Perhaps noticing the heartbeat or the rhythm of the heart and the lungs together. So just allowing your awareness to settle in this region for a few moments. When you're ready, letting go of the chest and shifting the attention to the hands, the left and the right together. So perhaps feeling the fingers and thumbs on each hand. Maybe sensing the spaces between the fingers. Or perhaps a sense of the air brushing against the skin. And then moving the attention to the lower arms, the elbows and the upper arms. Just bringing a curious attention to whatever you may notice here right now. Feeling the entirety of the hands and the arms, from the tips of the fingers up to the shoulders. When you're ready, letting go of the hands and the arms and moving your attention to the muscles at the back of the neck. What sensations are here? Any tightness or softness? And recognizing that this is what's here right now. Allowing it to be just as you find it. Noticing any flux or change in sensations, moment by moment. And shifting the attention to the head and face, the lower jaw, the chin, the mouth, the lips, the nostrils, the nose, cheeks, the eyes, the forehead, and up through the scalp. Allowing the head and face to be just as it is in this moment, as if you were breathing with the head and face, holding the whole head and face in awareness. And when you're ready, taking a deeper and more intentional in-breath, and on the out-breath, simply resting in awareness itself. An awareness that includes the whole of the body as you lie or sit here, all the way from the tip of the toes on both feet, all the way through the feet, the legs, the pelvis, the torso, the arms, up to the top of the head. Simply lying or sitting here, allowing the body to be just as it is, allowing yourself to be just as you are, complete and whole, resting in awareness, moment by moment.